Tony here, Rain Adventures 2.0. What are we doing and where are we at? Well, what we're doing, we're going to hammock camp overnight, all right? And where are we at? Well, we're in the middle of the woods, but there's a state park and a parking area right down there. So we got to be a little quiet, but I think there's enough cover through these woods to kind of hide us a little bit. But I found a great spot. I'm looking at this tree right there and that one right there. All right, first things first, get the backpack off. Alrighty. Oh, I got this thing packed tight. All right, so first thing we want to do is we want to get our ridge line set up. It was raining most of the morning and I got out just after the rain stopped, and yeah, so far so good. There's another storm coming, but I don't know if it'll go over us or past us or what, but hey, let's get that ridge line set up. All right, so this is the Onewind. I just did a review on it. This is the Onewind Ridgeline reel. So you can reel it up. This is going to be the first time I've used it. It's out in the field overnight. So it's really simple to set up, and I'll probably set you up somewhere around here, and then I'll put you on hyper and then get the tarp set up, because that's the first thing we want to do. The sun's peeking through, but I don't know if that's going to last. Who knows, right? At this end, once you go around the tree, you just, this locking mechanism, there's a little dog leg right there. You just pull it, give it a pull, and then wrap it around, and the other side's got teeth. That just makes it nice and taut. So we got a Prusik knot right here for our tarp. So that's adjustable, so we can do that. All right, I got to get the tarp. All right, so we're going to use the One Tigress tarp. So that's going to be our tarp. That's not a Onewind product. I don't have one of those tarps yet, but I plan on getting one. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pull this out and string it across the top. And we're going to use those Prusik knots to adjust it wherever our hammock's going to fall. All right, let me get busy. So here's the thermocell here. So you can see it's their newest unit here. So you just press the button, hear that noise, and then it's gonna go in a circle until it heats up. And it takes about 15 minutes to heat up, but this is the newest thermocell, and it has a 20-foot radius. So I'm gonna set this right underneath or real close to the hammock there, because them bugs are biting already. Yeah. All right, so this is the Onewind stuff sack. This is the Aerie 11. I think I got a description of it right here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that set up, and I'll talk to you in a second. All right, so we got our buckle at this end. We're hooked up the other end. Now this hammock comes with a ridge line, so that's right here. It's an adjustable ridge line, but once you get it set to where you like it, you kind of leave it there. So we got a Prusik knot right here that's adjustable, and there's even a utility sack that we can put our phone in and stuff. But at this end, that's where the mosquito net is. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that out. That's a bottom entry mosquito net. I'll tell you what, it's working. So all 4 lights are on right now. So our thermocell's doing its job. You know what? I'm starting not to feel anything flying around me. All right, let me get that pulled out. Yeah, both ends you've got a little shock cord. Zip that up. Keep them from coming in the end. All right. So with this one, it's bottom entry. So you just kind of flip yourself inside of it. So if I wanted to, I can kind of hang out here in the hammock. Just kind of sit here in the bug net. I guess it's touching the ground right now. So just kind of hang out here. Not have to worry about any of the bugs, but that thermocell's doing its job. All right, so we got our table, we got our stool set up, we just got to get this thing set up, so here we go. All right, so there we go. All right, so that's our table. We're all set up there. So what are we having? Well, if you watched the Trip Across America series, so there was 37 videos. The last video, I ended up in Minnesota at the Spam Factory or Spam Museum. And we take a tour of that. And on the day that I was there, this is the Spam that they came out with. So that was the first day that they ever had it on the shelves. So I grabbed one, and I've been hanging on to it for a special occasion, and why not now? All right, so we're going to try maple flavor, and I don't know why they never came out with maple flavor before, because it's for breakfast. But we're going to have it for dinner, and we're gonna do something pretty interesting with this. And well, let me lay it all out and show you what we're going to do. All right, so we got our Trexology table. Now I cut a piece of non-skid stuff that you put in your cabinets. I cut one of those the shape of the table so that my stuff doesn't slide around like the burner and things like that. But what are we having? So, well, I already showed you the Spam. So we're having Spam. All right, so we're going to do that in a pan. Then while it's cooking in the pan, we are going to put some pineapples. All right. Stick with me, all right? So pineapples. Then we're going to take Cooper Sharp cheese, all right? So here's that. So I've got that all stored in here in this little container. But we're going to take Cooper Sharp cheese, put that on there. Now, these are wraps, all right? But they're the uncooked wraps. So we're going to have to cook those as well. So those are the ones. Emma Brown told me about these. I've never had them before. I'm going to give them a try. So we've got to get all this. Oh, wait, and some mayonnaise. We're probably going to put that in there too. Wrap it up, and that's going to be dinner. All right, let me get the burner out. All right, so the burner I chose to go with is this one here because it's got a bigger base, and we're going to use our fire maple pan. It's our 8-inch pan. I got that in here. I'll break that out. But we got to cut our Spam, get our Spam opened up, and I'm going to use something interesting to cut it. So I don't know if you've ever seen it. I've never seen one of these before. But I'm not real steady with a knife, especially a longer knife, getting exact cuts. So somebody sent me a Spam cutter. All right, so we're going to see how that works. And it's going to cut our Spam and then in perfectly little slices. We hope. All right, so I've got that. All right, get the pan. Well, you know what? Let me go ahead and cut that Spam. All right, so we just pop the top, give it a quick pull. Oh, there's our Spam. All right. Ooh, doesn't that look good? All right, I'm going to get it on there and see if we can slice it. All right, we're going to see how this works. All right, so looks like it just cut. Now, those are, look at this. You can, like a little harp. Harp strings. Yeah. All right. So I'm just going to push it down. It's cutting it like butter. Look at that. Wow. So, oh man, look, perfect little slices. So when I said I'm not really that good with my knife, and that's because I had the stroke and my right hand just doesn't hold the knife right to push down on it. So this worked out awesome. Wow, that is perfect. Yeah, it's just unbelievable. All right, so there's a real thin slice here. So I'm going to go ahead and taste it. I'm going to let you know if I can taste the maple or not. It actually smells like maple. Wow, pretty good. Gonna taste even better once we get it in the pan. Oh, definitely tasting the maple. So I went ahead and put that on this tray. This is the lid to that container I brought. We're gonna set that aside. Get our. I'll tell you what, this thing worked great. Yeah, it did. All right, I gotta clean that off. I might lick it. All right. Yeah, so I got a napkin. I'll do that here in a minute. All right, so we got our fire maple skillet. So this is the non-stick skillet. So we're gonna go ahead and fire that up, and we gotta grill all of our Spam. All right, so we're gonna keep that on kind of low, and we're gonna get that put on there, and let's start sticking our Spam on. Now I'm probably gonna grill all of it, fry all of it up. Maybe I'll fry some of it up tomorrow, but I'm gonna get 4 pieces on there for now. And looks like we got 4 pieces left for, I don't know, maybe breakfast. All right. Oh, that's smelling good. All right. So we're just gonna fry that up. So we're gonna go ahead and let it crystallize or whatever it's gonna do. I haven't flipped it yet, but I got our trusty little spatula. And Dennis sent us that. Greatly appreciate that, Dennis. And I'm probably going to go ahead and put the other 4 slices in a Ziploc bag that I brought. And yeah, we gotta get it all together. All right. Oh, where's the pineapple? All right. So what the thought is we're going to go ahead and put pineapples in it and do the pineapples up with the Spam. And I'll probably hold those off until I flip it once. But I don't think we want to put all the juice in. So I'll probably open it up and drink the juice. And then we'll pour it in there and fry it up all together. Oh, it's getting crispy on the one side. Yeah, right there in the middle in the burner. I'm going to lift it up for a second. So I better get those pineapples in here. Oh, that's frying up quick. Yeah, it is. Oh, doesn't that look good? So you get that little crust on there. It just makes them a little crunchy, which really adds to the flavor. But I think once we get some of that pineapple juice and stuff in there, that's going to really boost it up a notch. All right, so next is going to be the pineapples. Let's pour that in there. Oh, look at that sizzling. Oh, that's going to be good. Now, I drank about maybe half of the juice out of them pineapples. So that's only about half of it in there, but we're going to let that go ahead and work down in there. We're going to cook off some of that juice. I want to kind of get a little crisp on some of these pineapples too. If we got to pull our Spam, we'll do that and set it aside. But yeah, that's a looking good. Yeah, we're just sauteing up them pineapples now. So they're starting to get a little caramelized and brown. Now, I am probably going to use 2 Spam slices per wrap. All right. I think that's how we're going to do it. So I was thinking, what can I make for dinner that would be pretty cool? So I thought, well, we're going to make Spam. So I thought, why not pineapples? That'd be cool. And then Cooper sharp cheese all in a wrap. I don't know how it's going to taste. We're going to find out. I think it's going to be pretty good. Just thinking about it, I'm thinking, well, that sounds like a pretty good combo. I think. We're going to see. All right, so I took the Spam and the pineapples out, and we're going to take these uncooked tortilla shells, and we're just going to put them right in there. I got the size that would fit right in there. Look at that. It fit right down in there. All right. Oh, yeah, you can see right in the center. It's a little hotter in the center than on the sides, but we'll work with it. All right, so I am going to go ahead and build one of them, and we're going to take 2 pieces of Spam. We're going to throw that right there in the center. And we're going to put a piece of cheese on there like that. All right. And then we're going to get some pineapples, and we're going to throw some pineapples on there and then roll it up. All right. And then we'll probably grill it just a little bit more. Like I said, not sure how this is going to be, but we're going to give it an attempt. All right, there it is. All right, I'm going to try to fold it over. All right, so I used the spatula and flipped it around, used my hands, but I got it back on the burner here. And then we just want to crisp it up a little bit more. I'm going to just grab it and flip it. There we go. Now it's working. All right. Oh, I think I'm going to have to let this cool down for a little bit once I'm done. But we got another one to make. I'll tell you what, maybe I'll put the other one together before I stick it in there. That way I can crisp it up all the way around. All right, so I got the second one. I went ahead and made it before I cooked it. So we're just going to take that and we're going to lay it right in the pan. Oh, here it's sizzling. Yeah, so the package for these said 425 degrees, heat your pan up. So I can get this pan pretty hot, but because of the way, even though it's got these, let me just move this here, so you can see the 3 burners, most of the heat's concentrated on the center. So I just want to work this around. Oh, there we go. I'll tell you, it's working. So I'm standing it up on the edges as well. Probably what I'll do next time is I'll bring some tongs. I think that would be a little better because this is a little hot on my fingers. All right, they're all done. All right, so here we have it. That is our 2.0 Spam, cheese, and pineapple. Oh, I was going to put the mayonnaise in, but I thought, you know what, let's do it without it. Because that seemed like it was going to be messy. I could always squirt it on top if I want to, but I don't think I'm going to need it. All right, so here we go. First bite. Mmm. Oh, you can really taste that maple. You got to try this. Mmm. Wow. All right. There you go. You see them pineapples right there? That is really, really good. All right. That's got the 2.0 approval, definitely. This is a go-to meal for Random Adventures 2.0 now. I didn't know that could be that good. Wow. Wow, that is amazing. All right, so I went ahead and moved the thermostat over to here because I heard one buzzing by my ear, so I thought, oh, let me get that over here. All right. I got a whole nother one to eat. All right, so I'm going to work on this, eat dinner, and sit back, relax a little bit, and yeah, a lot of mushrooms around, but we are in our element, right? So we're just going to enjoy God's creation and just relax. All right, dessert's coming up later. All right, yeah. Squirrel. Ah, that was amazing. So I'm all done with that. So I just grabbed out of my pack. If you watched our Sunday Night Live, you'll know or the last camp that we did. It was Christmas in July, and I got these LED lights, and I thought, you know what, I could probably use these when I go hammock camping. Run them down the ridge line underneath the tarp. They're remote control, and they work off of a little USB. Don't take any energy at all, and I can do all different colors, but mainly, yeah, red if we wanted to be stealth, right? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and run that out the ridge line, and I'll show you what it looks like. So I got it running down the ridge line and then across the front of the tarp. But let's go ahead and turn that on. So I got it hooked up to a USB battery pack right there. And just turn on. Oh, let's see. There we go. So that's the white. All right. And then I got to point it at that. So that's yellow. With a little green flashes. All right, I'm gonna turn it off. Oh, because we don't want to attract any attention up here. We'll wait till all the cars leave out of the parking lot later tonight when it's all dark. We'll turn that on. I know it's gonna attract some bugs, but hey, we'll be in our bug net. So yeah, this bug net, like I said, it's got a bottom entry. So this is that Onewind. I'm just gonna roll it up a little bit and stick it right over the ridge line because I don't want any bugs crawling up inside of there. So I don't want to seal it up, but I don't want it doing that. So it's not hanging down near the ground. I just threw it up over top, and that's good. Now right here, that's that stuff sack. It stays on the line the whole time. Yeah. So probably what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna get camp cleaned up, put our pot away and everything, get ready for tomorrow morning. But there's one more item I want to show you. So let me get it out. All right. So the other product I want to show you is also made by Onewind. All right. So look at that. So this is a pack cover, but it's meant to go on the ground to put your pack in, or any gear you want to put in there to keep it dry. It is a chance of rain night. And look at that sunset over our shoulder. All right. But it's got these little things here that you can stake it right down to the ground. I'm not going to stake it down to the ground. I'm just going to lay it out. And then it's got a zipper on 3 sides. So you can see how big it is right there. Well, when you open it up, you can use it as a ground sheet for standing on underneath your hammock. But what we're going to do is use it to keep our pack dry. Now, even if it doesn't rain, it's that time of year where you're going to get dew and everything will be wet more than it is right now because we had rain earlier today. So I'm just going to lay it out here, unzip it, and zip it back up and stuff all the stuff we want. No bugs on and crawling inside of it, especially spiders. All right. So I'm going to lay that out. All right, so get that there, and we'll put our pack in there and close it up. All right, you can see we got our pack in there and everything that we want to stay dry and keep out of the elements. And then we're just going to close it up and zip it up and let it go for the night until the morning. All right. Yeah, I've used this thing one other time, and man, it was perfect. I just really like this piece of gear. All right, so I'm not really hungry yet, but I've got a dessert planned, and we'll probably do that in a little while. I'm just gonna hang out here and keep waiting for all the cars down there to get out of the parking lot. Yeah, I'm far enough in, I believe, that even when I talk loud, they don't really hear me. I can hear them down there, but I don't think they can hear me up here. They might just think I'm on the trail. All right, I think we're going to go ahead and make our dessert. I'm not going to make a whole lot of them, but what are we having? All right, so we've got Keebler. These are little graham cracker crusts in the tinfoil, single serve. All right, so to that, we are going to add chocolate pudding. All right, so these are the little snack pack chocolate puddings. I don't know if I'll use one or two of those, maybe one. But then I thought, well, what flavor is this? This is cherry flavor snack pack, Jello. So we're going to use the graham cracker crust, the chocolate pudding, and then we're going to top it off with some cherry Jello. All right, I'll go ahead and put it together. All right, so there's our two little pie crusts. So what we're going to do is we're going to first put the chocolate pudding in. So let me move that out of the way. Yeah, I'm just going to use one of these puddings. I think that's all we're going to need. Oh, this is going to be messy. I can tell already. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Oh, maybe I need the second one. Nah. We're just going to spread that around. All right. And then we're going to take a little bit of this cherry Jello and just plop it on the top. The only thing we don't have, like if I was making this when I was car camping, because the refrigerator's in the car, I would spray some Cool Whip on there. That would top it off. All right, so we're going to have way more Jello left over. All right, I'll probably just eat that by itself. Ooh, it looks good. Yeah, it's not going to be too much longer until it's dark, but I'm going to eat this Jello by itself. All right. So there we have it. Now, they're not filled up completely, but I got to get it out of the tin foil and then give it a bite. Oh, they pack these things in there tight. Ugh. Oh, it's falling apart. Oh, how do you get it out of there? Oh, maybe you got to cook them first. I don't know. I'm going to eat it with a spoon. Yeah, I thought I could get it out of there and just bite it like that. But I get a little of that graham cracker and a little of that Jello. Okay. A lot of work. You just eat them separate. Yeah. All right. Well, that's our dessert. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad. Interesting combination, though. Yeah, with that chocolate and the cherry. I thought it would be like a chocolate-covered cherry. Kind of tastes like it, but I'd much rather a chocolate-covered cherry. All right. I'll bring you back when it gets dark. Yeah, I just been sitting here. It got dark. It got pretty dark pretty quick. So you can see all the moths flying around because I got my headlamp on. But yeah, it's pretty dark if I cover the light. Yeah. So you can hear traffic out there on Route 42. I think that's Route 42. But I am hearing a lot of thunder and I'm seeing flashes of lightning. I don't know if it's heat lightning or what, but I'm going to get the lights turned on under our tarp. Our hammock in our canopy or our tarp. All right, I'm going to turn my headlamp off. Let's see what this looks like in the dark. And lamp off. And lights on. There we go. All right. Yeah. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. Drop the bug net. So I am going to go ahead and climb in this bug net because them bugs are going to get bad. Yeah. Even though I still got my thermocell running, I don't think the thermocell really does anything for moths. So we got moths flying around. Yeah. All right. Just want to make sure I'm going to sit in this right because I do not want to flip out of this thing. If you watch the end of my highway video, I flipped right out of it. It was funny. Right at the end of the video. Flipped right out of the thing. Yeah. All right. So we got our lights going. I can turn those off with the remote control. I can get my light all bulb out so you can see me a little better. All right. Well, I'm going to swing my legs up in here and lay down, and I think I'm ready to go to bed. All right. I'll talk to you when I'm laying down. All right, so I am in the hammock, so all laid out, and I'm laying pretty good. I think I got this thing set up pretty nice. So I got the ridge line right up here. I've got that utility sack down that end. I just got to slide it up here so I can stick my phone in it. But yeah, very nice, very comfortable. One of the nice things with this hammock here is you can see the bug net is here. It's not attached to the hammock. It goes down and around and under the hammock. And there's little cords you can pull to tighten it up. But one thing that I've noticed is that when you're laying in here, because the bug net's not attached, it doesn't pull in on you when you lay in it. You can see how the side is free flowing and the bug net is out all by itself. So it's not really squishing me or pulling in on my sides. You can see I got my knee up here. But yeah, pretty cool. I had the remote. I think I stuck it in my pocket. Yep, put it in my pocket. All right, so we got to turn them lights out and turn these lights out. So, all right, so I don't know if you can hear. Can you hear the thunder? It's rolling. It's over the mountain on the other side now, maybe about 2 miles away. But it doesn't sound like it's coming this way. It sounds like it's continuing on that way. So, well, if we get more thunder and lightning and rain throughout the middle of the night, I can't even look it up. I don't have any reception. I can't look up to see if we're going to get a storm, if it blew away or not. But, hey, it is what it is. Whatever happens, happens. All right. So I'm going to say lights out, and I'll see you in the morning. All righty, all righty. Good night. Lights out. All right. You can hear the rain. So it's been about 3 hours since I talked to you last. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, and we've been having a lot of thunder and lightning and rain. But I'm dry. That's good. Tell you what, it's peaceful. It's not every time you go out camping you get rain. But when you do, it's relaxing. But I'm just glad there's no wind, right? Because if you know, when we car camped last, that 60-mile-an-hour winds blew the tarp off the back of the car. Yeah. Yeah, it sounds nice. All right. I'm going back to bed. Good night. Yeah, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, still raining. Yeah. And thundering. And this is a long one, but the tarp's holding up good. Yeah. All right. I'm going back to bed. Got to get this light off. There's bugs coming. Alrighty, so good morning. I get my hat back on. What an awesome night that was. That was one long rainstorm. It rained, oh my goodness, for probably 5-6 hours throughout the night. Thunder and lightning. And the thunder really didn't dissipate at all until, oh boy, every time I woke up I could hear it. But boy, I slept good. This hammock, wow, what an awesome hammock. I'm laying diagonal. At one point, I even rolled over on my stomach and slept. And it was comfortable. Yeah. And the bug net, the mosquito net did perfect all night long. No bugs in here. But yeah, our tarp is all wet. Oh, we got raindrops dripping from our Christmas lights. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, what a beautiful, beautiful spot. Yeah, just laying here listening to the birds. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to get up yet. But I got to get coffee made, breakfast, tear things down. You can hear traffic. That's the one bad thing about this spot. You can hear traffic going on that road. Yeah. But at one point, there was hardly any cars throughout the night, and that was perfect. All right, so I got to get up. So it's not damp under here at all. Yeah. Yeah, that tarp held up really, really good. And this hammock, I can't say enough about it. I love it. This is great. Yeah, and this is that Onewind Aerie 11-foot. And I'll tell you what, they make 9-footers out there. I've slept in 9, but man, I'm 5'8", so give you an idea. And I've got plenty of room. If I was 6 foot, I would have room. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to get busy and get out of bed. All right. Stop laying around. We got a whole day ahead of us. All right. We'll talk to you soon. Yeah, so I got to get the backpack out. Oh, look at all the water on that. All right. I'll get that unzipped, get our backpack out, and then I think I'm going to set up probably under the tarp because there's a lot of rain still dripping off of the trees. All these pines. Yeah, well, hemlocks. Oh yeah, completely dry. Nice. Oh, that was great. Okay, we're all set up under the tarp. I got the table and everything. First thing I want to do is get this thermocell started. Yeah. All right, and we'll sit that right over there. All righty. So I've got, here's what we're having. We're having that Spam, and I brought 2 eggs. I'm going to scramble up. I got 1 tortilla shell left. I don't know if I want to eat that. I might just take that home. All right. I think just scrambled eggs and Spam. All right. And I'm going to get that coffee going. Let me get that burner started. Yeah. All right. So we are going to have a sizzle coffee. If you don't know what coffee that is, that's down in the description. That's the very first video I ever made was Sizzle Cafe Coffee, called Coffee in the Woods. My very first video I ever did. Yeah, look at that thermocell. That's going to take about 15 minutes to fire up. But I'm going to get my water poured in here and get that on the burner. Get that boiling for our coffee. And then I got to start cooking eggs. Oh, I think I'm going to do the Spam first because I didn't cook those couple last night. So I'll get that all out and get it set up here, get it all ready. Oh, I'm going to turn that burner up high. Get that coffee going right away. Quickly. I need some coffee. Well, that didn't take long at all. Alrighty. Spam in there. I got 2 other pieces. I'm just going to take them home. I only want 2 this morning. So it's a frying. Yeah, you can hear people down there in the parking lot already. It's 8:15. I just checked the time. So we got up just a little while ago, but man, it's already busy down there. All right, hope they don't smell my Spam. All right, well, so I'm gonna take it and go ahead and mix up my coffee. I gotta let that cool down. You saw it was boiling. Yeah. Oh, there's a little slice on the side. I always bite it. I don't know why. Yeah. All right, pour that. So that's just that instant coffee. You can mix that right in cold water and have iced coffee. It's so finely ground that it just melts right in the water. Ooh, I gotta flip them Spams. Oh yeah. Oh, they are looking good. Yeah, that maple flavor is just unbelievable. Very good. Very, very good. Yeah, like I said, I don't know why they didn't come out with maple earlier. Look at that. Oh, it's looking good. Get that back on the burner. Get my eggs ready to crack. Oh, I gotta sip that coffee. Oh, it's gonna be too hot. Yeah, it is. All right. Okay, I'll scramble some eggs and I'll bring it back in a minute. Alrighty, there's 1 egg. I'll get the other egg going. Oh, that's a frying up quick. Put those back in my little case. All right. Oh, looking good. And we got cheese as well. So we're going to mix the cheese up with that. Nice thing with this fire maple pan is it is non-stick. I'm just going to scramble these. Oh yeah, that is looking good. Yeah, like I said, this fire maple pan is awesome. We got 1 nice thick piece of Cooper Sharp cheese. Okay, it's done. I'm going to go ahead and turn that burner off. Yeah. Oh, look at that. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, I chopped up all the Spam. Yeah. Oh, it's looking good. Okay. I got to get the spoon and, oh, let me have a sip of this coffee. All right. Good morning. Official. Yeah, I think it's cooled off enough. Yeah, it has. Oh, that's good. Very, very good. Oh, this is smelling great. All right, so I'm going to get a piece of Spam. Cut that a little bit more. Not one hanging. Just want 1 piece. 1 piece of that cheesy egg and 1 piece of Spam. Yeah. Mmm. Oh, I might fry up those other 2 pieces of Spam. Oh, that's good. All right. Yeah, like I said, I don't always need to eat a tortilla or a wrap or something like that. Try to cut down on carbs. So we've got all of our protein going in here. Wow, it's a great meal. Great breakfast for camping, I'll tell you. All right. Very good. All right, I'm going to go ahead and eat this breakfast, and I'll talk to you in a bit. Alrighty. Salute. Oh man, that was a great breakfast. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I gotta break all this down. I don't know if I'll keep you on while I do that. I'll probably bring you back on right before we walk out. All right. Yeah, this is a great spot. And it's great coffee. Now that's a good cup of coffee. That's from my first video. Yeah, all right. So, yeah, like I said, I gotta shake all this. Oh, it's gonna be wet. I gotta hang all that up when we get home. Dry it all out for our next random adventure, right? All right, here we go. Alrighty, so we are all finished with our camp. I got everything all cleaned up, and as you can see here, we got leave no trace. All right, so place is back to where it started from. It rained so much last night, I can hear the mushrooms growing. All right, there's a whole bunch more that popped up around. All right, well, I'm gonna get going. I gotta get out of here. It's nice putting on a dry pack, that Onewind products. I'll tell you, I didn't have a problem with any of them yet. So perfect. All right, well, you know what's next? How about we cue the music? There it is. All right. Well, remember, it's just one adventure at a time. And if you can't get out and have an adventure, keep coming along with me, because I think we're having an awesome time. All right. I hope you are too. All right. Well, Tony 2.0. Oh, give me a hand out. 2.0 out. All right, we'll see you on the next one. See ya.